Hello and welcome back, Pile 1. We are going to get some messages from Nature Spirits today. What are the messages for Pile 1 from the Nature Spirits? Pile 1's messages. I hope that you've all been doing well. I know that I haven't been super frequent recently, but that's okay. I've just been busy. So we have Ghost of the Past. The past returns for a time. Oh, and this card fell out the moment I opened the deck. We have the Ancestors card from the Oracle of Wandwood. So let's pull one more card from the Oracle of Shadows and Light, just to see if there's any other messages from this particular deck, and then we will get right into the tarot cards. Any other messages from the Oracle of Shadows and Light from the Nature Spirits, from the Nature Elementals? I guess I could just call this a reading or advice from the elemental spirit. Oh, there it goes. All right, we have the Grumpy Red Fairy. Be your true self. I pulled her last time. I don't know which pile it was, but aren't we like low-key 20? I have the same face as her. Okay, so now let's get to the tarot deck. I think for this pile, I'm feeling the Star Power Tarot deck today. That is apparently the vibe we're going for, so let's get into it. All right, it's a nice ass fucking day out today, I tell you what. Ooh, I have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Okay, and I have the Ten of Cups reversed. Damn, what are y'all going through right now? Shit. With the Four of Wands and Strength. So, okay. It's clear that you guys are definitely not feeling very secure right now. I feel like your ancestors are telling you that you're kind of going through like remedial lessons right now, is kind of the vibe I'm getting. So of course we first off do have this ancestor card, meaning that your ancestors are coming through super strongly here. Some of you may not have learned from past karmic cycles that have been showing up. You may not have made new decisions. You could have repeated the same just the same bullshit that you knew you shouldn't have been doing. And I think that some of you, it just, you know, it caught you off guard, and that's okay. You're not in trouble as much as, you know, you're gonna have to go through those remedial lessons. It's just part of life. So with the Grumpy Red Fairy here, aka me basically, this is about you standing more authentically in who you are, not being scared of the way that people are going to react to the truest version of yourself. There could have been a conflict or an issue that arose and you never spoke your mind, or you know, you reacted in a way that wasn't really aligning with who you're becoming. So this is really heavy on paying attention to our reactions, paying attention to our nervous system. You know, some of you could have been traumatized. You do have regulation issues emotionally, and so it's really important for you guys to make sure that you are regulating in this time. I also did see the Six of Pentacles passively while I was shuffling, which tells me that this sense of stability and community or emotional fulfillment that's been taken away, they want you to trust them. They feel, your ancestors, your spirit guides have been feeling like you haven't been trusting them. You haven't been trusting in your intuition. You have not been trusting in yourself, in the world. And I know that it's really hard to do that, right? Because we live in such a fucked up society full of, you know, just pain and suffering. But we have to be able to understand that on the other side of these things, there are positive things. There are things that will bless us and allow us to continue to move in harmony with ourselves. You know, lessons like this are never easy, and learning to trust the spirit realm can be hard because it's not physically tangible, like, you know, something you could pick up off of a table or something that you can physically go and touch. It's not as physically tangible, and that is not easy to comprehend for most people, you know. So just have and develop faith. Communicate with your ancestors more. Communicate with the nature spirits around you. Some of you could be really drawn to watery spirits, or alternatively, you are water signs. I'm really feeling like creeks, oceans, lakes, taking spiritual baths. I heard late nights out. If you've been having late nights out, or if you've been wanting to have a late night out with your friends, I really recommend that you do that. You know, I feel that you can just get, I hope y'all can still hear me, the wind is blowing. I think you can get into this state of mind where you're all work or no play, or where you're just totally like shoving your emotions down, which just isn't fair. That's not who you're supposed to be. And you need to be stepping in to this sense of like, I don't know, this sense of like being in tune with your emotions, being in tune with who you are. That's really important for your journey and for your path. You have had many lifetimes and many experiences on earth where you didn't know who the fuck you were, you didn't feel comfortable in who the fuck you were, and you let other people run you or tell you how to run your life. And so now in this lifetime, you're being forced to like change that behavior and change that pattern. And this is part of why you are going through this remedial lesson, because you didn't do what you needed to do. And you know, I'm not saying that in a way to where I'm trying to shame you or put you down or make you feel negative, because I don't feel negatively towards you. I'm just giving you the message that you need to hear, and I genuinely hope that it is resonating with you in a way that is pushing you to know that you can achieve this sense of self. You can do it without being isolated. You can do it without being harmed by other people. If people react negatively to your authenticity, that means that person shouldn't have a place in your life anymore, and quite frankly, they probably don't really know you. Do you know what I'm saying? They know the version of you that they have created in their minds, because people can create thought forms of us in their heads. They can create versions of us in their heads that, you know, they get mad when you don't fulfill that version of self. Or wait, I lost my train of thought. It's either that, or they don't know you, and you're putting on a mask of what you think other people want to see from you, and you're allowing people to enable these behaviors that are in reality extremely self-destructive and really putting you in a bad place mentally out of the sake of validation. And I think that you really need to take a moment and ask yourself if that makes sense. Lastly, I have the Four of Wands and Strength. And this to me really does read as developing a stronger sense of confidence, being comfortable being alone. Because to me, like, yes, the Four of Wands can be a card that talks about like relationships or love, but there's only one person in this card, and I feel like your vision has been clouded. You see how there's all these plants and shit growing out of her eyes? Your vision has been clouded by these seeds that society, your parents, your peers, your teachers, all of these people have planted into your head of this is who you have to be. You need to be this person in order for, you know, me to be satisfied, or in order for you to be accepted. And so your brain, your subconscious mind is like flooded with these weeds that other people have planted into your garden, your mind. And then of course the Strength card, I feel like this is taming the beast inside, taming that desire to be accepted by everyone and liked by everyone. Some of y'all could be Libras, to be honest. Some of y'all could be Libras. Really heavy on Pisces and Libra energy, just off the in 7th house energy, just off of the the whole message in this reading, because, you know, it's really common for Pisces and Libra people to feel like they need to morph themselves into what other people desire in order to receive love and validation. And the craziest part of it all is the best love and validation that you will experience is going to come from yourself. I know that it feels good temporarily when someone else gives you that love and validation, but the thing is that it's filling an empty hole, right? When other people are giving us the love and validation we don't give ourselves, it's filling an empty hole, and that hole will never fill until you fill it yourself. That is when you fill that hole with love, and you just give yourself the attention and care and detail that you need, that's when you're gonna find true happiness. And that's really the message that I have for you today, pile one. I hope your reading resonated. Of course, like, comment, subscribe. Did I miss any? No. I'm gonna have all of my socials linked below, my email, I'm gonna have all my socials and my email linked below. If you want to book a personal reading, the details for my pricing is on my Tumblr. I hope that everyone is having a blessed day, and I hope that you are doing well. Bye. Pile 2, hello, welcome. I've already pulled the first part of your cards. I am just doing the Oracle of Shadows and Light now. So you do have a channeled song for this pile. The song is Highs and Lows by Chance the Rapper and Joey Badass. It's like a fairly new song that came out. I really like it. I really like that song. It's been kind of like a theme song for me right now. So who knows, maybe this is my pile. Anyways, so let's get your cards from the Oracle of Shadows and Lights. I keep hearing the number 3 for this pile. 333, 3 cards, 3 this, 3 that. 3 may be your number. All right. So we have the Sewer Mermaid. Your sensuality is beautiful. It's an interesting thingy there. Let's get, oh, okay. And we have the Dress of Alchemy. Release your power. And let's get one more. Oh. The Shallow Grave card. No. We're not gonna do that. 2 Little Witches, magical space clearing time. Okay. So let's get the tarot cards. So I'm gonna do the Alice in Wonderland tarot deck for y'all. That is the vibe. So, motherfucker. Okay. So, what is going on for you, pile 2? Jeez, y'all are having some long shuffle periods here. We have Temperance reversed. Okay, y'all are out of balance. You need to learn to balance your life a little better. I also see the Hermit and Death. You need to be alone right now. Stop fucking talking to so many people. Like, you need to really be alone. I see that some of you may want to be influencers or do some sort of like public thing. I do see success coming for you in this area of things that is really strongly showing up. So have faith in that. But you need to go through your fucking hermit mode right now. Like, you need to go through this hermit mode. There's something about you that you have to kill off. I feel for a lot of you, it's going to be a mindset thing. Especially, oh, I just saw 222. Because I have this here, and then you'll never guess what was behind it. The moon. The subconscious mind. So, I definitely think that y'all have a hard time feeling like you can trust yourself, like you can trust other people, feeling like, you know, you're always at odds with something. You're always at fucking odds. And I think that the lesson here is to learn that it doesn't fucking matter if something feels at odds to you. You need to stop worrying about whether or not something feels confrontational or whether or not it's perfect, because it doesn't have to fucking be perfect all the time. Your obsession with perfection is kicking your ass, and you know that, and you see that, and I'm having to give you this message very aggressively because you need to get it through your head. And don't worry, this applies to me too. Your obsession with perfection is kicking you in the fucking ass, dude. You have to stop, because, you know, life is not perfect. You are in a human experience. The human experience is inherently imperfect. There may be a perfect balance in life in general because of the presence of duality. However, I feel that you need to develop a stronger sense of that comfort with the, like, literally that Chance the Rapper song. The highs and lows, the ups and downs. Like, the song is literally about the highs and lows of life, when things are good versus when things suck really fucking bad. And, you know, things may be difficult right now, but what I'm feeling is that so many good things are coming into you. But the way that the Open card came out in reversed here tells me that you're not open to receiving right now. Look at the wind picking up. You're not open to receiving right now. You can't receive when your heart is closed, when your mind is blocked, when you are blocking your blessings with, I want to say ignorance, because you're not being, you know what? You're not being grateful for what you have. You're not showing gratitude for how hard your spirit team, your ancestors, I'm feeling fire energy. There could be some fire signs in this bitch, maybe Aries. I'm really getting cardinal energy as well. Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, Libra, just feeling ungrateful for what you have, not appreciating the good things in life. And it's crazy because it's like you do have a lot of good moments, and then it's like in those moments you do appreciate them to some extent, but you don't see them for the beautiful thing that they are. You're so fixated on having that control all the time that you're closing yourself off from having the karmic experiences you need to have. You don't always have to have a fucking roadmap to life. That's not why we're here. That's not why when we're incarnated, we lose all of the memory of our past lives. We are born with no fucking information. That's because we're here to experience, to explore, and you cannot, you can have a general understanding, a general layout. You can go get tarot readings. You can do astrology. You can do all kinds of things to like get the guidance that you require on your journey. I'm sorry, but it's also just not going to be laid out for you so that you can just make sure every little thing is checked off, checked off, checked off. You can, I think there are times where that's possible, but it's not going to be it's not going to be a majority of the journey. So if you struggle with dependency on divination or other things, calm down just a little bit. You need to live in the moment. You really need to live in the moment, honey. So we also have the Be Surprised card. This, to me, for some reason, when I'm seeing this flame, I'm thinking of like moths drawn to a flame. You're attracting things to you. You have a powerful energy, a powerful aura. People want to be near you. They want to be in your vicinity. They want to know you. And I think that you are aware of this energy, this allure that you carry. And it's extremely important for you to not get big-headed about this. You have a lot of success coming in, but you need to make sure you're prepared for that level of success. Are you doing your shadow work? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you taking care of your spiritual and physical hygiene? Are you in the spot that you need to be in to receive these blessings? If you're not, you may need to do some, prepping over the next 3 weeks, because that's the specific time period I'm getting. 3 weeks, next 3 weeks, do some prepping, okay? So let's get on to these last messages from the little oracle cards here. I think that you need to appreciate yourself for who you are, how you are, what you look like. You constantly trying to base the way that you look on other people or appear a certain way that is not accurate to who you are is affecting you. And I don't feel like this is in a way of y'all being inauthentic, because this is a very authentic energy coming from this group. These are people, y'all are people who are secure in knowing what your purpose is. And if you're not secure in knowing what your purpose is, you are somebody who will become secure in knowing what your purpose is, and who is generally, you may appear to other people as secure and as if you are living your life in your authenticity, and you may or may not be doing that. Though I'm gonna say, I really feel like a majority of y'all are living your life in authenticity. Oh my god, all of the cards are flying. Hold on, I'll be back. Sorry about that. But yeah, I feel like a majority of y'all do live from your authenticity. Let's move on now from that long ass rant. It's definitely time for y'all to step up your cleansing, your spiritual hygiene. Be on top of that, okay? I literally just posted on Tumblr like last night, because I've been getting so many clients that are getting spiritually attacked. They're getting casted at. Shit is heating up right now, like bad. Do your protections. Do your spiritual hygiene. Do your fucking shadow work. Do what you need to do. And then lastly, we have the dress of alchemy. You need to not be scared of living in your power. Don't be scared of telling people what the fuck it is. Don't be scared of being the most authentic version of you. Don't let people make you feel like shit for being yourself, because you know what? People who do that hate themselves. they fucking hate themselves. And because they hate themselves so fucking much, they shit on people that they see being the truest version of themselves, because it makes them feel like shit that other people can be themselves. Okay, that is the last message that I have for this pile. It was lovely to talk. I hope that you have a great whenever and wherever you are. Stay lovely, stay blessed. I will be linking all of my socials and my email in the description, along with timestamps. Wait, why do I even need to tell you that? Like, you obviously know that. Whatever. Bye. Pile 3. Welcome back. It's been a while, like 2 weeks. It's been a while though. Actually, I don't know. I think I'm making myself out to be like more consistent than I have been, but I'm going to be consistent anyways. So we're gonna start with, you're mostly gonna do oracle cards here because I have a fuck ton of oracle cards for you. Still gonna pull a tarot card or two. So let's get right into it. First, we have the Wake card. This is spiritual awakening. You are awakening. You are waking up to your power. You are waking up to your influence. You are waking up to the reality of who you're meant to be. You are stepping into that power, and might I say, beautifully. You may find that a lot of things seem to be ending and beginning right now. You have a lot of people that may be being removed from you. You may find that a lot of the people who, they like to talk about you, they like to stalk your social media, or maybe they even stalk you physically, you know, because some people are fucking crazy. These people are about to start getting repercussions. You know, they had the opportunity to kind of end this cycle that you ended. You ended your end of the cycle, right? And they continued on with the behavioral issues that were present in their part of the cycle. So now, you know, they're gonna face those consequences. Another thing I see here, the Change card. You may be going through a physical, mental, emotional, spiritual shift. Some of you could have just moved recently. I know that I did, as you could clearly see from the background. I'm currently in, well, you can't see that I'm in Texas by the background, but I am no longer at my apartment in Orlando. I am in Texas. Anyways, yes, like massive changes. And you see she's riding the broomstick in the wind. So these may be my airy people, my Aquariuses, my Geminis, my Libras. Yes, I don't need to name off the houses. Anyways, yes, so massive changes coming in right now. And may I say, you are beautifully embodying this energy. You really are doing such a great job. And if anyone hasn't told you that recently, well, I'm telling you. And you should continue to tell yourself that. I also have contentment and patience. So you may be waiting for certain manifestations to come in. I feel like they're starting to show themselves and you're like, okay, like I see it. Keep being patient, okay? It's coming. It's like as if a baby is being born and the head of the child is coming out. That's where you are right now. The head is popping out, okay, of your manifestation. I also have love and magical harmony. So, you know, this is a great time, in my opinion, for y'all to start dabbling in glamour magic. Especially, let me grab the card. This card came out of the Oracle of Shadows and Light, which is Marie Masquerade, glamour, intrigue, drama. So this is definitely giving, you know, getting into glamour magic, getting into, you know, taking care of yourself physically, treating yourself, being just you, being you, and being enhancing those features with magic, getting into your magical craft in general. Now, the mention of drama in this card, you know, there may be people who, you know, and I think this is with any successful or happy person who goes from, you know, being in a fucked up place to like getting better. There are just gonna be people who are fucking miserable. They're miserable, they're angry, you're not there suffering with them anymore. And that's upsetting for them. You know, they thought that you would never be better than them. They could have compared themselves to you in a manner that made them feel better about themselves because they were like, oh, well, at least I'll never be like that. Well, honey, I have news for you. Anyways, yeah, I definitely think that there could be angry people, but what I want to say to that is I really do have faith that everything will be fine for you. You will be safe, you are protected, you are moving in your authentic energy, and people can't take that away from you with their negativity, because they're not even on your level, baby. Like, they're not even on your fucking, they cannot even comprehend where you are right now, because they are so stuck in those cycles of bullshit and pain that they cannot comprehend the healing and the introspection and the good things that you have worked so hard to cultivate in your life, and you deserve to be proud of yourself for that. That is an accomplishment that not many people are able to achieve, because they don't have this like, I don't know, you guys are powerful people, and I'm not saying that, you know, most people can't heal, they can't get better. I don't want to take that approach, that elitist, one-sided sort of approach. I don't think that's fair. However, I feel that some people have a stronger personality. They are able to move through things at a quicker pace than other people, and heal from things at a quicker pace than other people. And I think that this can be upsetting for others. Moving on, we have the A Clockwork Pumpkin, a wonderful idea. So pay attention to your creative urges. Pay attention to what you feel passionate in creating, what you enjoy creating, what you feel moved to create, because this is divine inspiration. You are a, like, you are like, you channel muse. You are channeling the muses. The muses, is that, I don't think I said that right. Fucking, you are an inspiration, and divine creativity flows through you because you are able to properly channel this creativity and develop the things that it is that humanity needs to see and experience and just be around, to be surrounded by. I also have the Lady with a Bosch Egg. I hope you can hear me, the wind. I have the Lady with a Bosch Egg card. This is an ancient ass fucking wisdom, bitch. You are literally not, you are an old soul. You are an old soul. You have had so many lifetimes of experience. You are not like other people in the slightest. I also have the Poe card here. It says, time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. So, you know, some of y'all could be interested, you know, some of y'all might have been attracted to pile 2. So if you were attracted to pile 2, go ahead and check that pile out too, because that pile also talked about, you know, social media influencing, or using social media to develop a platform of some kind for whatever they're doing. Okay, so I think this is also, not mindlessly scrolling social media all day, spending time in nature, spending time with your loved ones, spending time, you know, within yourself, okay? I'm also feeling a really earthy energy. I keep thinking of trees. So some of y'all may have a deep connection to trees, or there may be a tree in your area calling out to you to sit under it and meditate with it. I keep thinking of oak trees specifically, and I don't know if it's just because there's a lot of oak trees out here. We have live oak trees. Anyways, moving on. The last card that we have here from the Oracle deck is the Nautilus Princess. Powerful personal growth. Why did I say it like that? Growth. Anyways, powerful personal growth. I just like, look how gorgeous this card is. Like, oh my god. Lucy Cavendish, whoever illustrated this deck, they popped off. Anyways, you're absolutely going through a time of self-healing and just being in your fucking element. Like, you fucking deserve, bitch, because you worked hard for this. You know, you didn't just wake up one day healed. You put in the effort. You put in the work day in and day out. You did everything that you could to reach this level of your spiritual journey, and you are being rewarded for all of that effort and all of that time and all of that love and patience and energy that you put into this process of healing and transmuting all of the shit that you went through in this lifetime. Because I'm sure it wasn't easy. You know, most powerful people did not grow up with easy lives. Sorry, I'm grabbing the tarot deck because I still do want to pull just a couple of tarot cards for you. But yeah, you know, most powerful people, they don't have it easy. They don't, you know, and that's because we're here to transmute everything. We need to be able to prove to ourselves and to the universe of our strength and of our ability and capability to guide other people and to have such a massive role in this current consciousness shift. I'm just going to pull 2 tarot cards for you because this is a little longer than the other piles and I don't want to be unfair. So I'll just pull about 2 cards here, if they even come out. I'm not thinking they will. Oh, we almost had one. I actually don't think there is a message for you in these tarot cards here. So we'll just leave it off with the 8 of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles. Keep moving towards your future. Keep developing your future and have faith in your future. I hope that this resonated for you. Stay lovely. Stay blessed. If you are interested in booking a personal reading, my information is going to be on my Tumblr master list under the services tab. Or link. I'll link it. Okay, I'll just link the services thing. All of my socials will be linked below, and I hope that you are having a lovely day. Bye. Hey there, Pile 4. I hope that you've all been doing well. I know that I'm doing well. Let's get into your messages from the elemental spirits. So, first card that we have is Strangely Lonely. Holding on way too tight. So y'all really, I feel like, are in a difficult place right now because the card right under this is the Violet Duchess and it says stifled, bored, and stuck. And this to me definitely feels like just not being sure of where you are in life, feeling like there's just everywhere you turn, you're just bored. You're like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. You know, why am I even here right now? And I feel like a lot of y'all have tendencies to live in the past, to live in, you know, what could have been and the moments that were great back then. And it's so crazy to me because you so rarely live in the moment, right? And then you spend your whole time in the moment thinking about all the times in the past that you didn't live in the moment. It's a vicious cycle. It's a very vicious cycle. I definitely feel like there's a lot of mental chaos for you. We have the sea storm, which is calm amid chaos. You're just definitely in a place that is confusing and weird and overwhelming, and you're just like, what the fuck do I do? There is something coming in the horizon for you, but I feel like we need to talk about something first. This stagnance comes from the heartbreak that you run from, the pain, the suffering, the decisions to cut off people who have hurt you that you run from. You are scared to let go of people. You are scared to move on because you fear that you will regret it, because you spend so much time living in the energy of regret. And I just want to ask you, you know, does that sound like a fulfilling life to you, to constantly be stuck in this cycle of, you know, oh, I wish I had done this and I wish I had done that and I should have lived in the moment then, and you spend the current moment, the moment, thinking about the past, and then you repeat the cycle over and over again. What, like, you know, does that make any sense to you, honey? Like, it doesn't make sense at all. Why are you doing that? What does it serve you in any way, shape, or form? Let go of this cycle. It is not helping you. It is hurting you. It is keeping you from being happy. And you can say, you know, I feel like a lot of y'all are comfortable being in this energy because you make it a joke, or you're like, oh, ha ha ha, like, that's just what it is. Like, I'm sad. Stop. Fucking stop. I'm so serious. Stop that shit. It's not cute. It's not. It's not funny. It's not cute. It's not. It's sad. It's fucking sad. And I'm so sorry that you do that to yourself, because you deserve better. And you need to stop treating yourself like that. Your life is not a fucking joke. Your life is not a fucking meme. Okay? You are suffering. Wake the fuck up. Wake up. Why are you choosing to continually live in suffering? Why is this your choice? So let's move on to the next card here. We have Violet Angel. breaking dawn. There is a change in the horizon, but you need to be willing to change yourself, because if you don't change yourself, let's bring back the sea storm card. You're gonna be in a whole lot of shit. You're gonna be feeling confused, lost, like what the fuck is going on around me, and shit's gonna be just gonna be forcibly ripped away from you. And depending on your mindset, you may take this as, oh, I'm being punished, you know, the universe hates me. Stop with the victim shit. Stop it. You know, you put yourself in these positions of powerlessness out of choice, because that's what you were used to experiencing over and over and over and over and over again in your life. In what way does that make sense to you? You know, you claim that you want to heal and you want to get better, but you just can't. You can't, or are you choosing mediocrity? And I'm not saying, you know, oh, you don't struggle with mental health shit. You know, things are just so easy. I'm not saying these are easy changes to make. I'm saying make the fucking changes, because you deserve a life that is fulfilling, and to not just keep just being in this fucking mediocre ass energy because, oh, it's low maintenance, it's easy, you know, change is hard. You know what's hard? To suffer every single fucking day of your life because you refuse to change. That's what's fucking hard. So let's move on. We have patience and contentment. There's absolutely a need to be kinder to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. And I know that probably sounds hypocritical, because I'm low-key being a little hard on you right now, but I feel like you need to hear these messages, and you need to hear them kind of aggressively, because you're not getting it. Your spirit guides keep trying to tell you, your ancestors keep trying to tell you, the spirits around you keep trying to tell you, the universe keeps trying to tell you, and you're fucking ignoring it. Stop that shit. Moving forward, with the contentment and patience card here, you need to be patient, and you need to be in a space of gratitude and appreciating the good things that are present in your life, because contrary to the way that your mind paints things, or contrary to the way that you can feel, there are good things in your life, and you need to appreciate those things, and you need to, you know, give love to those things, whether it be friends who love you and adore you, whether it be, you know, your animals, whether it be the fact that you have a house to go to at the end of the day, food to eat. There are things for you to be grateful for, and you need to be grateful for those things, and you need to find some sense of comfort and stop being like nothing is ever enough. You know, you need to be content with what you have. It's so unfair for every single thing that you get. It's never enough. It's never enough. It's never good enough. When the fuck will it be enough? I'm not saying you don't deserve good things, but if you can't even appreciate what you have right now, why would the universe give you more? You're not even showing your appreciation or gratitude. You're just like, where's the rest? Where's more? I want more. More. Be fucking appreciative. Like, damn, be fucking appreciative. I next have be inspired in decisions. So, you know, I feel that a lot of you have been delaying a decision of some kind. You know, not really wanting to make action, feeling like, oh, look, I just want to put it off. I also heard in my head, quit taking advantage of people. So you need to quit taking advantage of people. Stop. What I don't understand is the choice that you're continually making to just do dumb shit all the time and to be miserable. I don't think you would appreciate if people treated you the way that you treat some others. I don't think you would. I don't at all. In fact, I think if you truly reflected on it, you would find that you are repeating the cycles of the people who abused you. That's something to chew on there. I definitely see that you have a lot of decisions coming up. You have a lot of, I also feel really drawn to this imagery on the door here where there's all the little locks on top of the door. This to me really reads as you have all of these options and all of these things that can come to you, but your closed-mindedness, the way that you squander the things that come to you with your ungratefulness is really blocking you. Like, straight up. It's locked. That shit is locked because you're not appreciative in the way that you should be appreciative. Do you see what I'm saying here? So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards really quickly. I'm really sorry that I've had to be kind of aggressive here with you guys. You know, I love y'all. I love any and everyone who desires, or I love any, let's not get into the details of it. I love y'all, and I want y'all to be happy, and I want y'all to have a fulfilling life, and I understand that a lot of y'all went through a lot of shit, okay? I'm not acting like, you know, and I hope I'm not coming off like I think that y'all have just had it so easy and things have been so good. I don't think that. I feel that when people think from these mindsets and when they live from these mindsets, they've experienced a lot of pain and a lot of trauma, and I'm not trying to take that away from you. You know, I'm not trying to tell you that you have never, that you just, like, you have no reason to struggle with these things. More so, the message that I'm trying to get across is that you need to stop choosing this for yourself. Seriously. So let's pull the tarot cards now, and let's see what messages we have here from the elemental spirits for you via the tarot cards. It is so fucking nice out today, bro. I'm so glad I decided to film this outside. So I have the Moon and the Fool with the Eight of Wands and the Hermit for you as your parting message, and the King of Wands at the top of the deck. I feel like the King of Wands is the energy that you live in, right? And I was just talking earlier with my friends, and I was saying how the King of Wands energy, low-key in this specific deck, gives me the energy of someone who just constantly wants more and more and more, and nothing is ever enough, and they just need more. Like, it's fucking greedy. It's greedy as fuck. And I feel like y'all can tend to be really greedy. I also feel like there is a hidden new beginning, because I have the Moon and the Fool. There is a hidden new beginning, and the thing is I think that they're trying to be kind to you and give you the opportunity to catch up, so that when these changes come in, you're not like, what the fuck. Also, you are being advised to go into a hermit mode. Stop talking to enablers. Stop talking to people who aren't pushing you towards your growth. Stop dealing with people who just aren't worth your time, period. And stop complaining about the fact that you allow people who shouldn't be in your fucking energy in your energy. And stop being upset that this is draining or upsetting. Let's be real with ourselves. Let's be 100% fucking real, okay? I'm sorry. I feel bad that I've been aggressive in this pull, but y'all really, 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 really need to get it together. Like, this is not gonna work for you in the long... It hasn't been working for you in the long term. That's why you are mentally falling apart. That is why you're not getting better, because you're making the same stupid-ass, dumb-ass decisions. Anyways, I hope that y'all are doing well. I hope that, well, I guess y'all aren't doing very well. I hope that things improve for you. I hope that you can find a stronger sense of self and of hope and of courage to live your life freely and without the constraints of this mindset issue that you're going through. I will have all of my stuff linked below, socials, email. I will have my services and their prices listed in the description as well. I hope that, you know, you're doing well today. Get some sun, go outside, drink water, whatever it is that you haven't been doing, do it. I believe in you. Bye.